Jagdeo weighs in on Melissa Atwell's case, says U.S. immigration policies are beyond Guyana's control. Newsroom. Vice President Dr. Barrett Jagdeo urged the opposition on Thursday to direct their protests toward the U.S. government rather than the Guyanese government concerning the arrest and detention of social media activist Melissa Atwell, who was recently detained by U.S. immigration authorities. Dr. Jagdeo addressed protests that occurred on Tuesday at the Square of the Revolution, where opposition figures and anti-PPP supporters voiced their concerns. While emphasizing the right of every Guyanese citizen to protest, Dr. Jagdeo clarified that the matter falls under the jurisdiction of the U.S. government, not the PPP administration. He stated that those participating in the protests were misguided. "We are not going to get sucked into a debate around Ms. Atwell," Dr. Jagdeo remarked. "What I can tell you factually is that we do not control IC, U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, in the United States of America. If there is a problem with U.S. immigration policies, the opposition should protest directly to the U.S. government." The vice president was responding to allegations that the PPP administration had somehow influenced U.S. policies concerning Atwell's treatment. He indicated that these claims were primarily pushed by anti-PPP figures. "If they object to Trump's policies, they should say that clearly," Dr. Jagdeo continued. "Do not bring the PPP into it." Dr. Jagdeo explained that the decision regarding whether Atwell remains in the U.S. or returns to Guyana is entirely in the hands of the U.S. government. "If she stays there, we wish her well. If she comes home, she is welcomed as a Guyanese citizen," he added. He also emphasized that the government cannot control what Ms. Atwell says, whether she is in the U.S. or in Guyana. As General Secretary of the PPP, it doesn't matter where she is located or what she says. "I know the people of this country will recognize that the PPP, despite what is said, will not be affected," he noted. Addressing the issue of U.S. immigration policy, Dr. Jagdeo explained that when IC detains an individual, it is typically for immigration-related reasons. He acknowledged Atwell's claim of U.S. citizenship, stating that if true, her situation would be unusual but not unprecedented. "If she is indeed a U.S. citizen, then it would be unusual, but if not, she may face further difficulties." Atwell is scheduled to appear before a U.S. immigration judge on Friday, March 28. She was originally set to appear on June 25, but a new judge has been appointed to hear the case. Currently, she is detained in Louisiana after being arrested in New York last Thursday.